this was kind of like Bayley like gaslighting, Lyra into thinking they're still friends, and that nothing ever happened between them, and they don't have any, beef there. I thought this was actually a pretty good angle because Bayley's pissed off. She's gonna miss SummerSlam, right? Because obviously she couldn't capture the women's IC title, and then she couldn't defeat Lyra to earn that title match at SummerSlam. And then, she was thinking, okay, how can I get onto that SummerSlam card? Maybe, we get these tag titles because I never actually got to be in the match because Becky Lynch, took her out. So from a logical standpoint, it actually did make sense because of what Bayley was trying to do. She was, not doing this because, oh, she wants to be friends with Lyra again. No, this was just gaslighting Lyra. I would love a heel turn. If a heel turn happened at SummerSlam from Bayley, I would love it. I think it is kind of needed. Especially with this storyline, I think it would make perfect sense, especially if you want to keep the title on Becky Lynch. You can have Bayley, interrupt this match and then cost Lyra Valkyria. I think that's very likely. It's either, in my opinion, Becky putting over Lyra in this trilogy and Lyra wins back the title, or we see Bayley cost Lyra. Now, I know Bayley helping Becky doesn't really make sense, but let's be honest, nothing in WWE, makes sense. We see stuff like this happen all the time, and I could see this happening. That way, you just, go right into a Bayley versus Lyra feud immediately after SummerSlam, and then you have Becky Lynch do something else with the women's IC title.